So, guys, wanted to get on here talk about it. So earlier when I was talking, I said in my video that I had a plan. I want to correct that. First off, I still actually have the plan, and where I kind of got a little confused when I was talking about it was I was looking at it as a perspective of I'm not technically a candidate, so that's why I was saying had. But no, I still technically I have the plan. I have all the ideas. I have all the different stuff. We got a federal copyright on most of it. We're actually the only ones that brings all those to the table. So if I'm able to get the support that's needed to get in, all that stuff is going to be part of what I'm going to be doing. So I'll be calling all these different groups and stuff in. It's time we start fixing problems rather than just constantly, oh, let's fix this problem. Oh, here's a creation of this problem. Oh, let's fix that problem. Oh, there's that problem fixed. But now this problem's created. We got to stop fixing and then creating and then fixing and then creating. It's a never-ending cycle. And that's because we're not trying to find the center of the aisle. So like I said, with the immigration stuff, we're going to be fixing a whole lot of, we're actually going to fix the immigration system by looking at what Texas has done and then drastically improving on that. With the black community and stuff, we're going to be doing the police kind of the community style policing within the inner cities, working with different groups to kind of accomplish this. Then we're going to also look at the idea of essentially another Black Wall Street, which we have to sit down, get everything planned out, worked out, and all that stuff. But that's another one that's on the to-do list. Let's see, we got veteran homeless and the actual homeless that we'd be getting off of the streets. We got people that were, served our military that are not in this country that we want to bring in this country and serve, back over here, bring them in through California, and I don't care what the federal government says. We gotta start being better, guys. We gotta start doing better. It's about doing what's right, not always what's the easiest. I have plans for pretty much everything. The tribes, we're gonna start fixing stuff. The first people America screwed was the tribes. And now they have a better understanding of contracts and stuff. So I want to come back to the table with them. There's a lot of things I'm wanting to do, but everything is based around bringing everyone to the table, coming together, and trying to fix the problems. I want both sides, left and right. So if I can get myself into the race, if I actually gain the support, yeah. There's a lot of stuff I plan on doing, and I have all the stuff. Like I said, we got federal copyrights on almost everything. So I'm the only one that could bring most of this to the table. The change to being a business owner. Now you're going to get your tax write-offs by what you put in your companies and stuff. I want to bring in the black-owned business district. What I want to do is I actually want to talk to some of the historic black colleges, and I want to tell them I want to bring the next generation, new top end, hands down, best of the best HBCU. Yeah, I want to bring one of them over here, but it's going to be new, top of the line, everything. We want to actually improve on the DMVs. We want to improve we want to actually get training. We want to bring more training kind of stuff in this state. We want to put jobs back in this state. Other countries, you know, we're not going to be sitting here working with other countries that's doing like child labor. We go to Mexico. You know, there's always a way around this. There's always a way to do it. Gas, everybody's sick of paying high gas. Well, we're going to drop it down. How you're going to be paying basically damn near what you're paying in Alabama under ours. And I think they're paying probably about $3-4. So, I mean, it ain't going to get much lower than that, but we can pretty well get it close to that. We have plans of how we're going to pay for the desalination plants. We're working with other states. We have plans, you know, working with other states, working with Mexico. We're going to be doing all sorts of stuff. That's what I wanted to do as governor, is I wanted to actually start doing something and actually be the voice of the people and basically say, you over here, sit down. If you don't come to the table and join the discussion, you're out of the discussion. You have a chance to come sit down and be part of the discussion, or you can bypass it and not be part of it. But if I was to get in there, yeah, I'm bringing people to the table and would start fixing stuff. Even if I don't always agree with their point of views, as long as they understand we're coming in there with one objective, and that objective is the target focus. And I'll bring people to the table, and I don't care if the federal government says California has its own rights, its own laws, its own stuff like that. I can operate completely different from anybody else. So there's things I can do here that I couldn't do anywhere else. And it's time to start changing the image and the reflection of some groups that probably wouldn't be as bad as they were had the FBI and all them not stepped in and put people, you know, gang lists and freaking all this. They never had a chance to flourish. They never had a chance to do anything. And I'm not saying that I 100% agree with everything, but if we can agree with one goal and we keep that target focused goal, there's something to be said for that. So it just depends on how you look at things. But it would be bring everyone from both sides of the table, sit down, and if they don't show up, they don't get to be part of the conversation. And I would do that pretty much with everyone. I know white America might not want to hear a lot of this kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. No, this is taking a different approach, because you got to think. For instance, the black community, they were done wrong by this country, and all they basically got told is, hey, you're equal. Here's all the laws that's passed. You're equal on paper. We're good. Does that really sound fair? I mean, they really don't have a reason to be proud of this country. Would you be? I wouldn't be. So I understand the reasons for it. So that's why I want to fix it. I want to give them a reason to be proud of their country. I want to make a change. I want to make a difference. That's what we got to do. And most of this I can bring to the table, and no one can, because it's all federally copyrighted. Well, I just wanted to cut this video, so I do still have it. Trust me on that. And I am planning on running if I can ever get the support. Thank you guys. Have a good one.